now it's recording.
Now it's recording?
Yes.
Okay, we can't hear Scott yet.
Just give me 2 seconds.
Dick, is that what yes.
Can you hear him?
No, I can't hear him. Oh, hello?
What? Hello?
Hey!
Hey, what? You can hear me?
Or is that me coming back to me?
Can you hear us?
Yes.
You hear him?
Yeah, I hear him. He's playing old Christmas music.
See? You can hear me.
That's Jingle Jank.
Oh, what do you know? It works.
Well, now it does, 20 minutes later.
Wait. Oh, my God.
Look, we've never
Recording in
attempted...
progress.
Oop. Yeah, but we've had other guests before. So many guests. So many.
Yeah, but it's never been Superman box to Superman box.
That's true. Can you make him hotter? Thanks.
There you go.
Hello?
Princess.
Hello.
Takes a lot more than that button to make other Scott hotter.
Yeah, that's right. People have been trying for years. Nothing works.
Hi, Scott.
Hello, Andrew.
Oh! Ow!
You've been testing me all day.
He legit just punched me.
Yeah, and I'll do it again.
You guys have been testing each other for weeks now.
Yeah,
Wow.
We need a couples retreat.
Seriously, we do.
I would actually rather throw myself off the cliff into the lava.
Hey,
How
welcome
about
to
a
Bowl
couples
Chat.
massage? You can hold hands.
No, thanks. Welcome to Bowl Chat.
Pass.
It's the sister podcast to Serial Killers. Today is Wednesday, June 15th. Did you take the flag down, Andrew?
For the Flag Day?
Yesterday was Flag Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
See, I don't have that permanent pole in my yard, so I have to remove it because it just hangs over the garage.
Whenever you turn the box on, this one doesn't work.
I didn't do anything.
I know you didn't, but I can't get any of my sound effects. I'm limited to
I
these.
seriously just plugged it in.
I know.
Anyway, I'm Scotty B.
I'm Andrew.
And other Scott is here with us today.
And I am other Scott.
Oh,
Sorry.
come on
For having
now.
me.
Where's the applause one?
Yay!
Yay!
Great, okay.
It's Other Scott!
Yay, very good.
I don't hear you. Why don't I hear the applause?
Oh,
Did it not work?
there must be something that's not engaged on the Superman box.
Can you hear it now?
No, we'll be fine. I don't need to hear applause.
We don't need sound effects. It's all
Just know
good.
it comes from us and from the heart.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is Bold Chat. Thank you so much. We've been trying to get you on for weeks and weeks and weeks at this point, and now here we are.
Yeah, I heard you bad-mouthing me about it for a very long time.
Never. Never. What are you talking about? Love to hear
You
it.
said I had to go be Santa Claus.
Yes. Yes.
Well, that wasn't actually the case. I think it was Mr. Podcast that was the he was the you know what? I just woke up like 10 minutes ago.
We're sorry about that. I know you're on West Coast time. Sorry about that.
Mountain time.
No, it's fine. Last night my daughter had a softball practice, and I like to help out, and you'll appreciate this because you're actually as old as me. And I did like this diving catch, and it looked awesome.
Ouch.
I am so incredibly sore now. And I went to bed and I forgot to write up the questions, so I got because we're gonna do some like Newlywed game type questions
I
today.
forgot about that. Yeah, you've only had a month, but that's cool.
I've only had a month. Yeah, exactly. I forgot to set a reminder, and I woke up this morning and Andrew said, "I'm going to send you a Zoom link." For what? Ah, crap. Wow. So,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Well,
like
we're happy to
college all
have you.
over again. No, I got 12 questions for each of you today, so
Oh,
we'll
cool.
get to them.
And you are great with you're fantastic with our website. I have to tell everybody that doesn't know, if you go to serialkillerspc.com, Other Scott put that all together. And we greatly, greatly appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you probably did a little, I think, but Other Scott runs it.
So we didn't even need to add that part in.
What? I'm giving you
It's
some
about
credit.
Other Scott, so we're very thankful for Other Scott.
Right, but I'm giving you a little bit of credit because I'm sure you had something you started
Your
it.
very little bit of credit is almost just like breadcrumbs sprinkled with like arsenic.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's,
Simmer down,
it's a little
gentlemen.
over your head.
Okay.
Yeah, I started listening to you guys during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
My friend May from work was like, "Hey, you should really check out this podcast. I think you'd like it." And I was like, "I don't even eat cereal. Why would I want to listen to that?" But to be nice, I did, and I just liked your sparkling personality. Like,
Shoot.
Okay.
and then then it was Scotty bickering about the website not getting updated over and over, and finally I said, "You know what? I can help. This is what I do for a living. I've been doing it for 22 years now." So I offered to help, and Andrew was fast to jump on it. Said, "Yes, please, let's talk."
Yes.
And I update it every week for you guys, and I'm very happy to do so. I love the show. I love both of you guys.
Oh,
Thank
So
you.
what and I listen to your ads too. So not only am I helping in one way, I'm helping in another. I get all those flaccid penis ads or whatever they are.
Crooked. Bent.
crooked, yeah,
Bent, yeah.
or sandpaper, yeah.
Oh wait, so you've been doing this stuff for 22 years, so that means like right at the height of Y2K craziness is when you started all this.
Yeah, I started in actually I guess it's 24 years now because I started in '98.
Okay.
I worked at Starbucks for years and years, and one of the guys I worked with started a web design company. And back then, Andrew, you were in diapers.
Yeah.
Scott was in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Back then, you could do that kind of thing. And as a joke, I said, "Hey, can I take out the trash for your company? I'll put it on my resume." He said, "Dude, if you want a job, I'll just give you one." So I taught myself how to do websites, and I love doing it. I really do. And when it's something for you guys, it makes it even a little bit more fun because I deal with a lot of like very corporate stuff.
Yeah, not here.
In my day job, this is very different. But like I said, I don't eat cereal. I'm diabetic.
What?
Huh.
Yeah.
You don't eat cereal?
No.
I didn't know you were diabetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got two separate shocked reactions.
Can you give yourself a shot live?
I'm wearing an insulin pump
Oh, no, I don't want to see it.
Oh.
You got to implant
Andrew,
it somewhere?
You know what? Next time I have to change the needle that sits in my stomach, I'll do it for you. I'll send you a video, Scotty, all right?
Oh, my God. I would actually pay to see that just to watch him cringe.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
So let's move on with the show.
Okay. So here's what I thought we could do.
Okay.
It's lower your expectations. It's not going to be awesome. But
No, it's fine.
I thought we could do like a Newlywed style game.
Yes.
Where I have 12 questions for each of you about the other person.
Okay.
Now, Andrew, do you have note cards or paper or anything?
We have these notepads. We'll just each
Perfect.
take one.
So here's how I think it'll work. We haven't pre-gamed this at all, so we're going to have to hope it works well. Oh,
I just can't
where's
reach.
he going?
He's going to get
Checking his
pens.
phone?
He's getting pens.
Okay.
Yeah, no, his phone's over there. It'll ring. Don't worry.
Okay.
My phone's ringing?
It will.
Why?
Because it's busy. Andrew, Mr. Podcast. Someone will be calling you about some other. Look, it just lit up when I said that. It's very important. You should check it. Some other podcast might need some kind of configuration.
Before we start this game,
What?
you host a very awesome podcast, and I feel we should highlight that for a quick second.
You've never listened to it. Remember when we promised him we were going to send him that song and you didn't?
I love that song, and I don't want to give it up.
Oh, okay. We have this
Wow.
we have this wackadoodle-doo Christmas song that somebody sent us like 8 years ago.
Whack-a-doodle-doo.
Yeah, they recorded it in their basement in front of the fireplace, and it's horrendously good. Yeah?
No.
It's okay, so it's
bad
really
it's
awful.
good?
Yeah, that. Christmas. What does it go?
It's Christmas time again. So get your family and your friends.
It's terrible, but you have to showcase it.
I'd love to. Why
It's
don't
not
we do
mainstream, though.
Why don't we do a Christmas bowl chat at the end of the year, Scotty? I know you celebrate both holidays.
Yeah.
With your family,
Yeah.
so maybe we could do some holiday festive one at the end of the year.
Totally.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That'd be
Are there
fine.
Christmas cereals that I don't know that
Yes.
I've ever looked at the list.
Yeah, Captain Crunch always has one.
Yeah, but have you reviewed them? Is the
Oh,
question.
absolutely. If it ever existed, we've reviewed it.
All
Sure.
Yeah, you're up to almost 700 cereals now.
That's insane. You see, you're also our tally keeper because I have no idea at this point. I've forgotten some of my children. I mean, Andrew doesn't know any of them, but
why
I know.
do you keep bringing me up into your nonsense? Just you do you.
What? You don't know what cereals we've done?
What?
Well, the interesting thing about that comment, though, is a lot of times you claim that you've done a cereal and that I screwed it up, and it's not in the list.
Well, because it's
Bingo!
easy. It's just easy to do that.
But the list came from you. So,
So maybe I left one out.
To me, I guarantee it's on there.
Yeah,
Bingo.
I might have. Maybe I left one out. I was in the supermarket aisle yesterday, and I did check your list, and it worked great.
Well, that was that. And going back to the helping with the website thing, that was the thing that I knew Andrew was not going to be able to do with the tools that he had available.
Yeah, it was jankety.
To write a program, a little script that's going to allow you to search for the name of a cereal. So that was why I wanted to help. And then it kind of snowballed into doing the whole thing. But you guys are always so incredibly appreciative. You're kind. Scott likes to joke around and be kind of a jerk, but
Yeah.
I know that it's in good fun.
It's good that one of us thinks
I'm
that.
super happy to help you.
I'm genuinely a good guy. You know that.
I do know that. Yeah.
Because if I wasn't a jerk during the show, who would want to listen to it?
Well, you are from Long Island, so
Yes.
you got that going against you.
I do.
I'm from Connecticut.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and I lived there for 21 years.
We knew that, Andrew.
I did not know that.
Oh, and now he's in
No,
Colorado. You're in Colorado?
I'm in Colorado now,
Okay.
yeah.
I knew that part.
I was in Connecticut for 22 years, then I moved to Florida. I lived in Tampa for 15 years, and then the rest of the time, whatever the math is for that, 7, 8, 9 years.
So what are you, like 62?
No, I'm 46, so are you.
Do you like Colorado?
Yeah, I do. I love the snow. I really, I grew to hate it growing up, but then you'll find this out, Andrew, in about 15 years or so. The things that you really didn't like growing up, you might become nostalgic for, because you just knew it and it was comfortable. So when we got pregnant with my daughter, who's now 9, we lived in Tampa, and me and my wife both said, I don't want to raise a kid here. And this was before Florida went cuckoo bananas too. So, we and I was working for National Geographic at the time, and I said, hey, I want to move. And they said, go to Colorado. We have an office there. So I did. And we have no family out here, which is awesome. Yeah, it's very dry in the summer. And if you can't handle seeing brown, it's not lush and green like you guys will see where you are. In the summer, it's super brown. But then come September, it's going to start snowing again, and I love it.
Love that.
September?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's usually mid to late September we start seeing something, and then I get over my angst and my anger about the heat. I do not like the heat.
And when's the last month that you saw snow?
May,
yeah.
Wow.
I've seen it as late as May 28th.
By the way, do you want to give out your email address for all the people from Florida? They're going to want to complain to us because I don't want to deal with that.
No, just what is it, Scotty ZB?
Okay, thank you. Have a great day. All right, thanks. Very good. Send it to Serial Killers PC at whatever it is.
Serial Killers PC, yeah.
All right,
So
here comes the game. That's our theme music. Yeah.
I can't hear the theme music, so I'm just going to roll with it.
You got this, other Scott.
Okay. All right, we're ready. We're ready for you.
Okay, so we have pencil and paper, right?
Yes. Oh, pens, but okay.
Oh, pens, paper. It doesn't matter.
I know.
So, who should we start with, Andrew? You or Scotty?
I'll start.
Okay. So the first question, Scott, listen up here.
Yep. What do I do? Okay.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a question about Andrew.
Okay.
And Andrew, I want you to write down the answer so that we know Scott doesn't cheat.
Okay.
All right. We didn't plan this ahead of time, so if it starts to not work, that's why. Okay. So the first question, Andrew, about Scotty. Oh, wait a minute. Do I already have it backwards?
You went
Did I
backwards.
already screw this up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go to the other list. Andrew, the first question is going to be about Scott,
Okay.
and I want you to write down the answer. And Scott, I want you to write down the answer,
Okay.
too. So
I got it.
Okay. All right. Andrew, at what age did Scott move to Cedar Rapids, Iowa?
Okay. Got that one?
Do you think we should just do the reveal right after the question so people remember it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. Do you have your answer written down, Scott?
I do.
Okay.
I also
Andrew,
have it in my
what-
brain, but that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Andrew, what age was Scott when he moved to Cedar Rapids?
18?
The answer is?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I was looking for the ding, but I can't see
cool.
anything.
I got it. Yeah, no, these buttons aren't working today. Just calm it down.
Dumb thing.
Just calm
It's a
it down.
stupid man box today.
Okay, cool.
All
All
right.
right, Scott, the next question is for you, and this
Okay.
one's going to be about Andrew.
Okay.
What year was Andrew born?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I love that one.
These are probably going to be kind of simple on a lot of them, but that's
Yeah,
part of
but
the game,
I'm
you
going between two here. I'm pretty sure it was
Okay.
1992.
know? Andrew, what's the answer?
I was born in 1991.
Oh, I was close.
It's close, doesn't count.
Okay. X.
Chalk one up for the big Andy.
Scott, what were
well,
you doing in
are.
1991? I was a, freshman or sophomore in high school.
In 1991, I was a.
I think I
was either a
depends what
sophomore
part of
or a
the year.
junior, but I was interning at WBLI on Long Island at 15 years old. That's where I was.
Wow.
Yeah, insane. That stuff doesn't happen anymore. Probably illegal.
Yeah. I probably not being. You were on the air at one point too. I remember you. I listened to you and when you tell these old man stories. And somebody called out and you got called up to the big show. Okay,
Yes.
Andrew. Next question.
Yeah.
What was Scott's part-time job when he moved to Cedar Rapids, Iowa?
Okay.
And there might be more than one, so if there is, that the fault is going to be mine here. But there's one that stands out to me.
I only had one job, just FYI.
Okay.
And
Then
also,
I think I know what it is.
it was also full time, but that's okay.
Yes, but you moved to Cedar Rapids, Iowa to start a radio station.
That's
and that
correct.
never happened.
That is correct.
So when I say part-time job, it was
because it was
not
for
the thing that you the thing you moved out there for.
Correct. Because it was just for a few months.
Okay.
It was Western Union,
That's correct.
and you used to do it for
Alright.
casinos. You used to get the calls in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
he did the overnights for
Yes.
the casinos. I
Yes.
remember that. And you said it was kind of a bummer.
Well, it was interesting. There were money transfer calls to drunk people that were about to lose their house, and I would have to send them money to Circus.
That would qualify
Yeah.
as a bummer.
All right, Andrew was correct.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Scotty, this question is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Andrew go to college for undergraduate? Now, Andrew, I don't know if you did any kind of anything after undergraduate, so I'm
No.
specifically okay. Good. So, where did Andrew go to college?
I'm pretty sure, if memory serves correct, it was Miami.
That is correct. Yay! Yeah, I went to
I-
University of
The
Miami.
judges want the full name.
University of Miami.
There it is.
All right, good. Okay, just making sure. I didn't know. Maybe it was the Miami College of Hair Design or something.
Well, no, there's also isn't there Miami in Ohio?
There is a Miami
in
University.
Ohio.
Yes, and their joke would always be when you showed up to University of Miami campus on the first day, they'd be like, "Oh, are you sure you're not? You didn't get into Ohio?"
Why would they have a Miami college in Ohio? Is there a town of Miami?
Yeah,
There is.
99% sure.
Oh,
Jeez.
okay.
There was something. Oh, but I did also go to 2 other schools.
That I don't know.
Yeah, I started at
Oh,
Drew.
and you went to some community college in Jersey.
Never went to community college. Not if
sounded
there's
good.
anything wrong with it.
By the way, the reason that we're doing this, listeners, is because I've always been curious about a lot of these things, these little Swiss cheese holes from Andrew and Scotty's past.
Yeah.
So I thought that would be fun. And you guys also, man, you bicker. You need couples therapy. You need a massage or something. I don't
Yes.
know what it is.
Hot rocks.
So I thought it would be fun for both reasons here. Okay, Andrew.
Yeah.
It's your question. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
What is Scott's biggest fear?
Oh.
I don't even know.
You don't?
No. Well,
Well,
I
I'm going to write down what I think it is.
okay. Well,
Okay.
It's kind of a poor question then, but Andrew, what do you think is Scott's biggest fear?
I put blood.
Me too.
Oh, wow. All right. Nice job.
Yeah. What did you think it was?
I didn't know what it would be. This was one of those ones I was just kind of curious. And I
Okay.
wanted to know the answer, so that's why I came up with the question.
And it's
I didn't
funny
know if it would be,
because
like public speaking or something. Probably not public speaking, given your work.
let me tell you something. That is a close second. Not even kidding.
But you've been on the air for more than half of your
Okay,
life.
but you see that box that you're sitting in? I'm
Yeah.
pretty cool sitting in a box talking to 2 million people, but put me on stage at Madison Square Garden and I will poop my pants. Yeah.
Wow.
He's done it before.
Not poop my pants, but I'll just,
No.
you know what? Anytime
close.
that the show goes on stage at Madison Square Garden, I just hope that the microphone never comes to me. And I'm like, oh my God, what do I say? What am I going to say? What am I going to say? Hey, everybody! You know, I make
And
some
You don't mind
noise.
You don't mind the anonymity then of a recording studio
Yeah.
or even just having other people around. You don't want to see the people you're talking to.
That's correct. Like I went back to the high school a couple of weeks ago, and thankfully they did not make me speak in front of the auditorium because that I had to do that one time. And an auditorium full of high school kids that could not give 2 shits that you're there
Yeah,
is
that's
the
true.
worst crowd possible.
Mark it as explicit, Andrew.
Oh,
Oh,
here
sorry.
we go.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
wait.
you get one. You get one, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
What?
We'll be back after this break.
That's not our music.
And we're back.
That was not our break music, and the hole isn't big enough.
No, because I can't get this button to work right now.
Oh, I wonder why.
Whenever you turn it on, it happens.
Maybe you need some
Anyway.
warranty service on this bitch.
We have Newman on here. He's the
Wow.
website creator.
He's the other
amazing.
Scott. Other
Scott. He's the best. And we're playing Match Game. So welcome back.
This is not
I'm
match
the,
game.
the dating
assistant
game.
to
This
the-
is not the dating game.
The name.
I would say I'm the assistant to the executive producer there.
Yeah.
Diamond, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm just
She
saying.
asked if we were recording today. I said no.
All right. Scott, the next question
Yeah.
is for you.
Uh-oh.
What was Andrew's major in college?
Holy hell.
Even I know the answer to this.
Do
He said, the reason I'm asking says he said it on the show before. Am I right, Andrew?
Yep.
you think I pay attention to what he says?
Yeah, it's clear.
That's kind of why we're proving this.
I'm
Yeah.
going to take a shot in the dark and say broadcasting.
I believe it was communications.
Same thing.
It was. I double majored in public relations and English literature.
Okay, then I'm kind of right.
Wait a minute. That's neither of those things.
But broadcasting is within communications.
Yeah,
What?
but he said English literature and something else.
Public
what was it, Andrew?
relations.
Public relations encompasses broadcasting.
No. Technically, I have a degree from the communications school.
See, I was right.
But
All right, you know what? We're gonna give.
Can I get a half?
I'll give you at least half on that one. I'll give you a spoon.
yeah, yeah, give him a spoon.
Okay.
Oh, damn it. He's going to win now.
Yeah, I already am.
All right, Andrew. Next question is for you. And this is I'm presupposing that this happened, so we're gonna have to see how it goes. What was the best What was the best gift Scott ever gave you?
I gave you a gift?
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it
see,
of
that's the
me?
thing. So I'm presupposing that you've actually given him something, but you've known each other long enough that you've probably done this.
I think it is the gift of me sitting next to him.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my lord! Can I pass?
Yeah.
No, I want to answer this one.
I don't have an answer for
Was
that.
it?
There's no correct answer here.
No, you did get me like Eggo waffle cereal once. You got me a box of it.
Yeah, but I got you a Christmas present one year. I don't remember what it was, but
no, we never exchanged gifts during like the holiday
early
season.
on, I think so.
You don't exchange gifts. This is the kind of thing I should have asked ahead of time. So that one's on me. Why don't we strike that one?
What did you think it was?
I don't know. I was just kind of curious
Oh.
what it would have been. Some of these are just exploratory questions, Andrew.
Yeah.
Look,
Okay,
I do think of Andrew, like when I'm out and I see something that reminds me of him or I know would make him happy, like the cereal, I'll pick it up. You know?
So that one doesn't count for me.
Okay.
All right. We'll strike that one from the record. All right, Scotty. This one's about Andrew. Are you ready?
This tea is makes me phlegmy. I don't know what it is.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Yes, I'm ready.
What is Andrew's favorite movie?
I don't know.
I've said it.
You have?
Yeah,
Yes.
he has.
Top Gun.
I've never even seen Top Gun.
Not be Top Gun.
God.
Beaches.
I've never even seen Beaches.
Animal House.
Never even seen Animal House.
Footloose.
Never even seen Footloose.
Dirty
You should probably
Dancing.
bring up ones that have been in his lifetime.
Rocky.
No.
It's some Disney crap, right?
It's not.
Wow.
I'm done.
What's
It's
what's
Forrest
the answer,
Gump.
Andrew?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is my favorite movie of all time.
I don't remember
Okay,
you
no.
saying that.
I've said it on multiple occasions.
Scott, how
Truth
many?
be told, I didn't know what the answer was there. I was just really curious.
Well, maybe you didn't say it then, and maybe
I
this is all
definitely have.
subliminal.
Because when we were talking about favorite movies, you could probably go back and listen to it, and I said Forrest Gump.
I would like to actually find it because I think you're trying to just make me look like a jerk.
Well, I don't need to. You're doing it on your own, buddy.
Oh, boy. This is going off the rails already. All right, Andrew, are you ready?
Yep.
How many siblings does Scott have?
Oh, easy one.
That's so unfair.
It's his brother.
Like,
Why
what?
is that unfair?
Because I know that answer for him too. One.
Okay.
Sister Jackie.
Well, he didn't ask you that question. I got it right. Ding, ding, ding.
This is always my fear of going on a game show, that I'm always going to get the hard questions and my opponent will get the easiest crap ever.
So far, Scott's gotten 2 right. I've gotten everyone right.
Well, technically, Scott has 1.5 right.
And I've gotten all the rest right.
This is BS.
Don't roll your eyes at me, millennial. I was being exact here. You're dealing with an engineer, okay? This is all about precision. Okay. All right. Next question is for you, Scott, I believe.
You sure? Go ahead.
Okay. Wait a minute. I just asked the sibling question. Oh, you know what? I had it for both of you. That's why.
Oh.
How many? All right, Scott. How many siblings does Andrew have? You already said this.
Yes, one. Jackie.
Okay. So, but Andrew, to be fair, I had to ask him that question.
That's fair.
Even though we knew.
Very fair.
I don't want him to claim that this thing was rigged.
Yeah. And a dog-in-law named Luna.
That it is.
Yeah.
I love Luna.
All right.
Hope that wasn't a question.
All right, Scotty.
Yep.
No, it has. I knew that one. Okay. What is Andrew's ideal vacation spot?
Now, do you know this answer?
I do not.
I don't think he's ever told me that. I mean, probably like trekking through some.
Well, part of this is to see how well you guys know each other.
But we don't
Of
talk
course
about
there's
really
gonna
stuff.
be
We
ones-
fight about
yeah,
it.
But of course, there's going to be ones you don't know the answer to. But given that you know Andrew so well,
Okay.
If he said I'm going on vacation and he didn't tell you where it was, where would he be going?
Disney.
What's your guess?
Disney. He loves Disney, but I also think that he would also love like putting on a backpack and vacationing in Europe and just exploring. Like he likes he likes things. He likes to go see things. I like to just sit on a beach, and he likes to go.
I was
see
actually
things.
going to say, and you like going to beaches and just
Yes.
hanging out and going to an occasional supermarket.
Don't ruin the next question, Andrew.
Oops.
So
Scratch it from the
am I-
record.
Am I right?
You actually are, and I'm
Okay.
very proud of you for that one.
All right, good.
Which one would it have been, Andrew? Would it have been Disney or backpacking?
I love Disney, don't get me wrong, but like being able, like Scott says, to go to new cities and countries, I do like seeing things. I'm very much, I like traveling a lot to new places I haven't been before.
I enjoy that too, but I don't. You know what? If I'm going to go see landmarks and stuff, one day. The rest, I want to just chill
Absolutely
out,
not.
sit on a beach and relax. That's you know.
I like being in the city.
I'm not much of a sightseeing guy.
I'm a sightseeing guy.
Okay.
You know what's kind of fun, Andrew, when I listen to you guys is I'm a lot like both of you in different ways. And I probably am a little more like Scott, but he and I are of the same age. So I would kind of expect that. Scott, one of the most terrifying things you could ask me to do is like, let's just go backpacking. We'll just go and we'll figure it out. I don't want to figure it out while we're on, I want to know exactly where we're going. I want to have an itinerary all set before we leave.
Well, see, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm also can be let's figure it out guy. I can be spontaneous. I don't care. I'll go somewhere without a whole plan. I don't mind. You know, it doesn't frighten me. It's just not my ideal vacation. I would like to have something planned, but if someone said, see, that's what he's thinking of what's the show that you want to be on?
The Amazing Race.
Amazing Race.
Survivor.
Amazing
Or
Race.
that one.
Not Survivor.
Like he
both.
wants to be on Amazing Race with me. And
But Survivor I would do
That's the
over
worst
that one.
idea in the world, by the way.
The Amazing Race?
Yes.
'Cause we'd
To have
fight the
you
whole
both-
time?
No, to have you both on a game show
no,
together.
this way. No, this way. No, this way. This way.
Although, to be fair, knowing what the producers would probably want, you'd probably be the
True.
best rated.
By the way, do me a favor. Would you email the Lingo girl back because the other one didn't reach out to me again?
Oh.
And that's our one shot to do some crazy game show together.
Interesting.
This is the admin portion of the podcast.
Yeah. We applied to be on Lingo, and I got a call. He got an email.
What's
But-
lingo?
Oh, come on, dude. You're 46. Don't you remember Chuck Woolery? Well, back in 2 and 2.
Two and two, yeah, but that was
I know that was
dating game.
that was the dating game. Oh no, that was the Newlywed was
No,
Bob
it was the
Eubanks.
dating game.
Dating game. You're correct. Lingo was a show in the late 90s, even into the early 2000s, with the balls would drop and you would make words with them.
No, I don't remember that at all.
Come on.
Wow.
You'd get a lingo and you'd win all kinds of money.
The new lingo looks like Wordle.
Yeah. It's a ripoff of Wordle, and
Yeah.
RuPaul is the host.
Coming out next year on CBS.
Yeah, so
right.
we're hoping we get there. Anyway, sorry. You were
Okay,
saying?
we're halfway through the questions here.
Well, I think I cut Andrew off. I don't want to cut him off. He was saying something about vacationing.
Oh, see, I do like itineraries. I am an itinerary person.
Well, yeah.
I do that as a job.
They're great.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those. But I do also enjoy outdoorsy things like hikes and
See, if you plot me down
Outdoorsy
anywhere
things.
in the USA, just said, here's a city, go, then I have no problem. But if it's in another country with another language and I don't know the transit system, and that kind of freaks me out a little bit. I could make it work, but when there's a language barrier, I don't like it, except if it's like, a Spanish-speaking country, because then I could get by.
oh God.
See?
Hola, me llamo Scott.
Donde está la biblioteca?
Yeah,
Who
have
the
fun
hell
with
needs
it.
a library? Who needs a library anymore? What? What are you going to a library for?
Autobus.
Anyway.
Yeah, but Scott, if you drop me in another country, if I had a fixer kind of person, like somebody who knows the lay of the land,
Yes.
I would love it. I'd have a great time. I don't. It causes me great fear and anxiety
Yes.
to know that I'm going to have to figure it out.
I
It's kinda
love
like-
that.
You need a guide.
Yeah, a guide. That would be wonderful. I would love every second of it if I was with you guys. And even if so say I went backpacking with Andrew on this mythical trip. If he said, I'm going to figure it out,
Yeah.
even though I knew he didn't know the answer ahead of time, I'd be okay because Andrew's going to figure it out. It'll be all right. I'm not responsible for figuring it out.
I'm the responsible one who figures it out.
And I know he's pretty good like that, and I would just go along with it. Who can?
Yeah.
You know what? Who cares at that point? Just go.
Backpacking trip.
Okay,
Let's go.
Let's go. In Denver.
Fine. I would do that.
Yeah, if you guys want to come up, over, I don't know what it is. You have a standing invitation
Oh,
to
that would
do something Denver related.
What is it? Ooh. Would
I
you
want to
go camping?
I want to go mountain biking down those hills.
Absolutely not.
Why?
I am terrified of that, to be quite honest. I just think I'd fall on my face.
They have those bikes out there with the big fat tires.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That would
die.
be really cool. All right, where were we here?
Vacation.
Okay, Andrew, I have a question. I think we already said the answer, so it's slightly unfair, but I still got to roll with it. What is Scott's ideal vacation spot?
Scott likes the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And Scott would also enjoy going to a supermarket while he's at said port.
I mean, I wouldn't vacation at a supermarket. But
No,
yeah,
but
once
you
it's-
would like to go out and explore
You're
the
correct.
supermarket.
You're correct. I like to see supermarkets in other cities and countries.
Boom.
Okay, Andrew, I'm gonna be a little sneaky here, and I'm gonna change the question slightly. Since we already knew the answer, this is where it could change a little bit. What beach would Scott want to go to?
Scott really likes Cancun. And we also really enjoyed St. Martin when we went.
Oh, we had a blast there.
That was a really fun
But
trip.
I feel like some of the nicest beaches that I've ever been to are in Cancun. I saw you pick your nose, by the way.
All right. The classy thing to do would have been to ignore it, but okay.
Classy.
That's Scott.
Who's classy? But
Not you.
So I got it right.
I'm gonna give you that one.
Yeah,
You
give
both
it
said
to him.
Cancun.
We haven't been there in a while because people have been getting beheaded and murdered. But I mean, by the drug cartels. But it's been a minute since we've been there. But I'm looking forward to going back at some point.
Okay. What, Scotty? This question's for you.
Yes.
What is Andrew's favorite meal?
Does Andrew even know the answer to this?
Yeah.
I'm sure he does.
Well, I know it's not meatloaf. That I can tell you. His favorite meal.
Man, I love a good meatloaf.
Me too. With
You know how good
with
meatloaf-
ketchup on top.
Remember with Boston Market? Is that still around?
Yes, it is, and you have to ask for extra red sauce. Otherwise, they just put gravy on it. You need the red ketchupy sauce, and they'll give you a cup of it if they really like you. It's delicious.
When I worked at Starbucks, right attached to it, it was Boston Chicken then. It
Yes.
wasn't Boston Market.
Andrew's never heard of Boston chicken before.
No.
Yeah. And I hope the statute of limitations is up on this, but we used to do a little, trade, backdoor trade kind of stuff. So,
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Sounds dirty, but I
I-
get what you're saying.
well, it was for meatloaf. It wasn't for
Exactly.
sex favors.
Still doesn't sound great.
Still sounds dirty. But,
Yeah.
no, they still have the delicious meatloaf and just ask for extra red ketchup sauce.
So what's my favorite food?
Something
Yeah,
from...
food or meal, it's fine. Like if Andrew, if he was on death row and he's getting his last meal,
Oh, wow.
what would it be?
Well, it was probably something Italian, but I don't know, something from Cava.
No, it's pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah, I love pizza.
All right.
I don't think that, I guess, I don't know. I guess there was a definitive answer, but I don't think you've ever come out and said, "Oh my God, I love pizza so much."
I love pizza.
Now, some of these
so
questions
much.
are not fair because I don't think Andrew's ever said it on the show.
But it's
this
all
is the
about
part where
listening.
People just want to know about you guys. We're just going a little
Yeah.
deeper here. And
Plus-
I figured instead of you fighting for 45 minutes on a Bold Chat episode, well, of course, that went pretty poorly. Because you're still fighting. I thought it'd be
Oh, we
fun
don't fight.
to-
We don't fight.
Yes, you do. Oh,
No.
my God.
I don't think we fight. We
You
bick-
fight so much, it gets uncomfortable to listen to sometimes. It's like watching a couple fight in the grocery store.
Huh.
Remember the comedian Dane Cook? He had
Yes.
Yes.
He had a whole thing on that, like listening to people fight in the grocery store. I just want to know if we have any goddamn jelly. That kind of thing. That's you guys.
I don't know. I just think that we have.
That would be hard to know, Scott, because Andy doesn't go to the grocery store.
Or you do like jelly, right? Do you like jelly?
Do like jelly.
Yeah. What's
I
your
don't think
favorite
that's ever
jelly?
Come up before.
What's your favorite jelly?
I don't really have a favorite jelly.
Well, you have to because it's
Grape
part
is
of the
good.
part of the game.
I like grape
Jam or jelly?
jelly.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is no grape. Wait a minute.
There
I
is
might
grape
have this
jam.
wrong, Scott. There's
Yeah.
grape jam. There is no grape jelly.
Yes, there is.
No, it's jam, right?
No, there's grape. There's jelly and jam of almost every flavor. Come on, man.
No. There's a distinction between jam, jelly,
That's correct.
preserves.
One
all
has
of
like
that.
one has like fruit pectin,
Yeah.
and the other one is sugar.
Exactly.
And,
You can't have chunks of grape.
well, no, you can't. But no, you're correct.
It
But
would be
they're
disgusting.
You're correct, but if you look at the Welch's or Smucker's squeezable bottle, one says jam, one says jelly, and it's not very distinguishable. So you have to be careful when you look at it if you want one or the other. I don't think that you can taste the difference, but jam and jelly definitely grape. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't want any grape skins in my jam
No.
or jelly or whatever it is. That would be
No.
like eating a mouthful of blisters or something. That would be
Yikes.
disgusting.
That is kind of
Oh
gross.
God.
Yeah.
The visual. I just got a mouthful of blisters.
You know what we've been doing with? I tell you what we've been doing with grapes lately, and I'm guessing Cooper maybe saw it on Twitter. TikTok. But we've been freezing them.
Yeah.
You just freeze a whole big
that's
thing of them
pretty
and
good.
just pop them in.
I can't bite into like ice cold things though.
Teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
it hurts
teeth.
my
I
teeth.
have such bad sensitivity. Like even thinking about it, I get goosebumps. I do. Like
By the way,
if I think about biting into ice, hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
You can talk.
No.
Like
Well, let's
Oh, anytime that we've ever had lunch,
Ugh.
you've never gotten pizza. You've never said, "Let's go for pizza."
yeah.
We went for burritos. We went for barbecue.
Yeah, because I don't want to just go in to like get a slice.
We went to that place where you pull the stuff out of the door, which sucked.
What?
That
Oh,
place.
the Automat.
Yeah.
You know that closed already.
I bet it did.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
No.
I will say second favorite is
Some kind of Italian.
I love
chicken parm?
cheeseburgers.
Okay.
I love my sister. I love pesto, like pesto pasta.
Ooh, see, I do not like pesto.
Oh my god, pesto's my favorite.
I love
And Jackie,
pesto. Yeah.
Jackie,
Smear me with pesto when I die.
Ugh,
Just
I
float
discovered
down
my
the inside.
Yes.
I discovered
Smear me
my
with pesto.
hate with pesto when I used to work in the bagel place. I hope that wasn't a question.
No.
And there was pesto cream cheese, and there was pesto something else. I almost threw up. I hate pesto.
my sister makes the second best pesto I've ever had in my entire life.
Who makes the first?
My Aunt Nina in Italy. And they were going to give me like a jar to take home. And I was like, I don't want to get caught in the airport with pesto. So I left it there, and I still regret it to this day.
Am I driving you home today?
Maybe.
Let's speed this along, other Scott.
Oh, wow.
Oh, geez. Well, I was going to ask you about great bagel places, but we'll save that for a future bowl chat.
No, you can ask. I'm just kidding. Oh, you know what? We should take
Well-
another break so we don't have to do it later.
Okay.
We'll be back. That's a dumb one. We'll be back right after this.
This one sucks because you can't turn it off.
Oh, so we'll be right back. No. And we're back, and it's still playing.
Told you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming back. If you're still with us,
Yes.
I'm sure half of the people are gone.
Absolutely
Okay,
not. You're doing a great job.
But they also
Okay,
wouldn't
Andrew.
know. Okay, go ahead.
No, I was actually complaining about you guys, but okay.
Go
All
on.
right, Andrew, this question's for you. What is Scott's default binge TV show on Netflix if he can't decide what to watch? What would he
Netflix.
tune in if he's like, I don't know what to watch? He would just put it on. What would it be?
Okay. So I don't think there's a definitive one. But I know Kim's Convenience is one, and F is for Family is another one. But are the Goldbergs on Netflix?
No, but see, I was going to say I generally don't watch shows that I've seen already, not recent ones anyway. Like I probably wouldn't search out Goldbergs or we've watched Kim's Convenience multiple times already, and I know what you're going to say. Chips, I get it.
But Chips isn't on Netflix.
It's not
I
on
don't think
Netflix.
Chips is on Netflix.
It's not.
I mean, I just picked Netflix as a network kind of thing. It does.
Maybe
I
you
guess
should
it
have said
have to be Netflix.
streaming service.
Stream. Okay, fine.
Do you see what I work with? Do you see it?
What is the default binge show on a streaming service?
But I also don't really have an answer. There is no definitive answer to that.
Okay.
I mean,
But I named two. You said you've watched Kim Convenience.
I have. I mean,
Okay.
there's thousands of shows that I've watched.
Well,
but
Scott, if you were just bored at home on a Saturday afternoon, what would you do then? If it's not watch something you've already seen before, what would you do?
I know there are some new series on Netflix that I like to watch, but I like 70s and 80s sitcoms. So I'd probably go watch like Three's Company or something stupid like that. Whatever. 'cause
Happy Days.
They have I was never so into Happy Days, but they have those channels like Decades and
You sent me a clip from one yesterday.
yeah, and Charge, and what's that other one? Antenna TV. Like the actual broadcast network channels have the .2 channel that are like way down in the 400s or whatever.
Deuce?
Yeah. It's because most of the shows are, but they always are running like the Jeffersons and Webster and Different Strokes. Different Strokes. That one.
Different
You
strokes.
love Different
Don't
Strokes.
go to the bike shop, Scott.
No, I will. I will. I want to watch cartoons and have ice cream with my shirt off.
You could
All right,
still
so,
ply him with that.
How are we going to score that question? Is that just another?
Well, I mean, really, you know what? Because I'm a good guy, I'll just give it to him because he's listened. You know,
Yeah, okay. I'm cool with that.
you can have it. You know,
Thank
you may have a spoon. Who's on the phone there?
I'm just looking.
Who's on your doohickey?
My doohickey?
Anything important on there?
Yeah, couple, but you know
Okay.
this is important.
But
right
because
now.
other Scott's here, you won't leave the room for it.
Oh my God, I didn't get a phone call yet.
Oh,
For all you know, we're texting about you, Scott.
Absolutely.
that's fine.
All right, Scott. This question's for you.
Can't wait.
What is the number one thing you do that makes Andrew the angriest?
Oh my God, there's so
yeah.
many.
That was a lot.
Well, okay, so this is actually a good question then. There's plenty of.
Oh!
answers.
What was that? Was that your computer, other Scott?
Yeah, no, it was my computer. I got an email.
Oh, okay.
The tin can operation here.
The one thing that I do that makes Andrew so
Yeah,
angry.
What pisses Andrew off the most about you?
Like I've seen him rage, like smoke come out of his ears, but I can't remember what I did to get him there.
I got another email.
Can you shut that off?
Sure,
No,
Scott.
I'm kidding. I don't care. I don't care. It makes for fun fodder.
Fun fodder.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about a specific incident. I
Right,
mean,
right,
like,
right.
Just
Just something
what is
that I
this
do.
trait about you that pisses off Andrew?
Gosh.
I know there's so many.
No, I really can't even think of any specifically. Like, what do I do that really makes you angry?
Can I?
Yeah, I mean, you
absolutely.
you can answer because I don't.
I would say the number one thing is when you're wrong and you double down on it.
So, like when I said the box of cereal is right there,
Yeah.
but it's over there.
But
flat.
in the video,
Yes.
because people are going to be able to see. No, next week's serial killers, you will see.
Yep.
Scott says we have a box of
Captain Crunch, Oops,
Captain
All
Crunch,
Berries.
Oops All Berries, and
Yes.
he goes, "It's right here."
Well, I went. It's right there.
No, you don't.
I did.
You literally point right here.
Right there.
No, your body goes over here and puts your hand here.
Well, okay, that's where it would be if we had it there.
But
So-
you told me it was there, and then you made me seem like I was crazy, and I said, no. And then you double down on it, and then you do that. That's the thing that annoys me. You go for technicalities.
I apologize.
Ooh,
The-
technicalities. That's a great answer.
I
Andrew.
apologize. The actual full box of Oops All Berries is not right there. Okay.
Hey, let's not relitigate the all.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. What I should have said, and I'm sorry, is, we have the flattened box over there because we're actually out of the cereal, but we do have the box. So instead of me saying, it's right there, I should have said, I'm sorry, it's over there because
Yes.
we don't have the cereal anymore,
Yes.
but the box is there.
I'm getting so many emails.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, it's people telling you that you're wrong on something.
Yeah, Carrie Hedges.
I see. This is what I'm saying.
That.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. It's the doubling down,
I love to drive him absolutely bonkers.
and it works.
Yep.
It
Bonkers.
works.
You remember Bonkers, other Scott? Bonkers, the candy.
Yeah, that was the
Of
gum,
course.
right?
Hold on, here it comes. Ah!
Do you remember
What?
Chewels?
Do I remember
You
what?
know Chewels?
Yeah, we've
Chewels
talked about
gum?
Chewels. It's the one that
Yeah.
squirts in your mouth.
Yeah,
You used to do
love
that
one.
outside the back at Starbucks or wherever you worked, right?
Yeah, that was to get my Boston market.
Right. What are you doing?
Remember,
Are you
remember
silent?
Chuckles?
Sure. Chuckles, the hard, gross candy.
No, it was like a strip of like what are they, gummy candies? They were squares, and you had each color.
Yeah, Chuckles. They're with the sugar on the outside.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
no one
the
ever
sugar
wanted
on
the
the
gross
outside.
black one.
Yeah, but now at this point in my life, that would be my favorite flavor.
Ugh, black licorice.
Oh
I
God.
love it.
You gross
Oh,
old
no,
man.
no.
Oh, love the black
No.
licorice. Okay, Andrew, the question goes to you.
Yeah.
What is the thing you do that makes Scott the angriest?
Nothing.
No, I
No,
definitely.
that's crap.
I could tell you from now.
There's one thing that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Just one
I can
thing.
think of one thing that happens on the show pretty much every time.
Well,
being-
then it's not what I'm
That doesn't
thinking
mean
of
it's
then.
the answer, but I can think of at least a couple things.
checking my phone, or being late.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I mean, yeah, the checking your phone thing is more of me just whatever.
Mhm.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's just funny for me to say, up on blah, 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 millennial device.
Yeah.
You know? It does bother me when you leave the show because of your phone. I understand that you have another job. I get it. I understand that you're important and important people call you and you're checking your phone right now. So that's fine. I get it. But actually, the thing that he does that bothers me the most, and it's not him.
I don't know my children.
Well, there's that. And this is generally anybody that does this bothers me the most. It's slurping.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
and they'll do it on purpose to drive me nuts. It makes my skin crawl. I hate the slurping sound.
Yeah.
And it makes me absolutely insane.
I do know that about you.
Insane. So, but that's not an Andrew specific thing. That's an
Does the sound of
everybody thing.
chewing bother you?
No. You have I mean, it's stupid and sloppy, but it
The
doesn't
minute
bother me.
you
No, that's not. No, it's more this. And I don't even want to do it, but it's more this.
All right, here we go. That was the
Like,
worst slurp I've
he's
ever heard.
listening back to this episode, and he's probably in his car right now going,
Yeah, I just drove off the road.
So,
Oh,
Scott,
and you know,
should we give it to Andrew?
another thing that really
go,
bothers
go.
me about him is he does not listen to every episode once it's out. That bothers me because he should be proud of it and listen to it and see how it came out and check the
This
quality.
is not the airing of grievances. I asked you what is the one thing
Oh.
that makes you angry.
yeah, notice how I said one thing, and meanwhile he's like, and, I don't want to go there, but also.
All right, I'll just go with the slurping. So I
Thanks.
guess I was, yeah.
Great.
Do you think it was correct or not?
I don't know.
Well, no, I said it was me.
I thought it was the phone thing.
Yeah.
That would have been my guess.
Okay, I didn't even think of that. See, because it doesn't really bother me that much. I just say it does.
And you know what? I'm going to take the part of a listener here and give you both like a credit and an annoyance on that.
I love it.
I'm with you that it would annoy the hell out of me to sit next to Andrew when he checks his phone all the time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, hey, I'm with you. You should be paying attention to me, not lifting it up every time it lights up to see who it is, right?
Right, but on the flip side...
On the flip side, if it's Andrew's boss, who I think is your boss too.
Yep.
Kind of.
If he calls, you drop everything for your boss.
Yeah.
You know? So I think you give him a little bit of a hard time. So I think it balances.
Thank you.
I honestly do understand that. Like, I get it. If Elvis calls, you need to take that call. But, I mean, you could just take it right here. You don't have to be rude and leave.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good idea. You know, why don't we all just call our bosses and talk to them on a podcast for everyone to hear?
Air your boss's dirty laundry on.
No, I get it. I think, you know what? More than anything else, I just hate that you leave and I have to fill time. That's all. Because I don't know. I need you to bounce off of. I can't be like, hey, you're a jerk, and there's nobody here to take it.
That's when you really go into the...
Do you know that, by the way, Andrew, for
Post-sanitarium.
like almost 2 or 3 weeks, Andrew was writing Scott is an idiot on a pad on the door with the date, and then he started writing it in other languages. Yeah. Scott es un idiota, and he put the date there. And I'd be like, why are you doing that? That hurts my feelings.
Okay.
It did.
Well, next question.
Okay, is it Scott's question or Andrew's question?
I don't know.
Mine.
Whatever you like.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I just went because I said what would his...
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, Scott, what was Andrew's first job? I don't know the answer to this, and I asked it because we know what your first job was, but I don't think that Andrew has ever talked about this.
I don't know if you really know what my first job was, but
well, you were the intern at Z blah blah blah,
but you also worked as a cash. You worked at the convenience store where you sold cigarettes.
That's right.
Child labor thing. Yep.
That was my first job.
And then you also worked at a grocery store.
Never.
No, you just hid the voice recorder. Was it all at the same store?
Same store.
Okay. Well, that was when you were like 12, 13.
Yeah.
Yep.
Andrew's first job. I don't know that he's ever told me
I've said
this.
it.
You have?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Did it involve an apron?
For one of them. So my actual first job.
First. There's none of them with a first.
Yeah.
How old were you?
Let me think. I was working in 8th grade.
Was it food service? Oh, you were a caddy.
There it is.
Yay!
All right.
You got it.
Nice job.
Technically an apron.
Yeah.
Because you do have the pockets for things.
I
also
that.
worked as a cashier at a deli.
Okay. I don't know if I knew that one.
I've said that one, but
now that you've
caddy.
said it, Andrew, I remember you saying you were a caddy
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Right.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
High five.
Andrew, this question's for you.
Yeah.
If Scott could have a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, boy. I don't think he's ever said that.
I don't even know
Nope.
this.
I don't think he's ever said it.
Okay, so it's just is more of like, let me get the general
Scott, every
vibe
time
of
you
a...
say,
I think
know this. It kind of ruins the question.
No, I know. You know what? I know what it would be, and it would make sense if he said it. But go ahead.
Gee, I wonder why the game show isn't calling you.
Okay, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Yeah.
Maybe invisibility?
While that makes sense, no, that's not what I would choose. I would choose the power to go back in time.
Oh.
Yes, because
Interesting.
you know me, I like nostalgic things.
So you would just be your adult self living in the 70s?
I would just show up in a boardroom. Don't stop making that cereal.
Yeah, and then
Keep chips alive!
and in 1993, I would go buy up all the website names for big companies so I could sell them. You know,
Why wouldn't you... This is where I'm confused. Long-term planning.
What?
Why wouldn't you buy stock in the company?
well, that too.
The website names
Yeah,
only?
no, I would do that also. I
Or
would
you could
buy
wasn't
Amazon.
it Back to the Future, where he brings the sports almanac back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, that would be a much faster way to get rich than,
True.
than buying domain names and selling.
Yeah, you're right. I'd bet on stuff and I'd buy Amazon stock or I would start Amazon. You know what I mean? Like wait a minute. But hold on. Would I not be allowed to change things though? Like if I went back,
It's your superpower.
I know, yeah, but you can't change the whole. What are they? The space-time continuum.
Listen, yeah, since we're making this up anyway, sure, you can change it.
Yeah, paradoxes don't exist.
I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I wouldn't want to change stuff.
No, I was gonna.
I just want to go stand like in Times Square every 10 years, starting in like 1800, and just see what it looks like. That's all.
You can actually do that
Not really.
at the World Trade Center, where the elevator ride.
Cowboy
It takes you
shows
all the
up.
way up.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm being stupid. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But I think time travel would be a great.
That's a fun one.
A great superpower.
Andrew, this is not a question for you, but I'm just curious. What would your superpower be?
I think flying.
Making me invisible.
I think flying would be mine.
Really?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to buy expensive first-class airline tickets?
Yeah, it would be great. Imagine just being like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go to this place anytime you
I
want.
think flying or invisibility, but I've also heard if you say invisibility, it means you're a pervert.
Oh. Well, then what? How about just like that? Then you're somewhere. What's
Like
that called?
teleporting?
That. Uh-huh.
Teleportation? Yeah, that would be cool, too.
I think that'll happen one day.
I don't.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay. So, Scotty, here's your question.
They also,
tried, buddy.
they also didn't think that there would be cars in 1860. I mean, come on.
But you can
Fair.
physically
Okay.
get into the car.
Okay, but you could physically get into a time travel
Yes,
machine.
but your body, as it is now.
Hi.
Would it be
hello?
you? Would it really be you?
Hello?
Exactly.
After you teleport.
See, we need to have our own side chat on this,
Hello?
Scott.
Yeah.
Fax machine, same thing. Go on.
No, because the document you receive is not the exact document that
But
you sent.
it's a-
different
but it's a
thing. So
replica.
would you be a different Scott?
That's
Yes.
fine. At least I would be able to experience things.
So what happens to? Do you have the same consciousness, the same memories,
Yeah.
everything?
Did they-
That'll all
did you
have to be-
change something.
that'll all have
Hey,
to be
while
planned
you're
out.
at it, I want to not be bald. You know, like while
Yeah.
I teleport. You know.
No, you have to be the same.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
that's good that you made that rule. Well, for those watching, 1,000 years from now, if you figured it out, just know it's all this one.
Do you think 1,000 years from now that this thing will still exist? Do you think someone will be able to watch this in 1,000 years from now? I don't think so. This whole world will be different or
Okay, since
dead.
I work in this content arena,
Yeah.
I will say yes. This will actually exist. The digital ones and zeros somewhere of what you've created will
what now?
live. Will somebody actually watch it? I don't know. That's hard to say.
What if I could go back and watch something from 1900? I would.
Yeah,
So why
absolutely,
people will
but
be curious, but there'll be so much shit from now that
Are
people
you
will be
so
like, "What do
full
I
of
watch?"
yourself though that you think in 1,000 years someone's going to want to watch a podcast about cereal?
No, I don't.
They're
Not
going to be like, "What was cereal? We just hit the button and it injects our body with nutrients."
Yeah. No, don't say
I'm going to
inject.
hit the Captain Crunch button.
No, I don't think that anybody's going to want to watch this. But I'm just saying, will it still exist? Like a microfilm machine.
Yeah,
If someone wants
exactly.
to pull it up,
I do believe it'll exist. Every year it's something like every couple of years we double the amount of information that all of humanity has created. It's
That's
amazing.
crazy.
So do you think that if in, I don't know, 100 years from now, somebody types in serial killers with a C on whatever Google is at that point, it'll still come up?
Could it come up? I think the answer is yes. Will it? No, I don't think it'll be relevant to what the person's looking for in 100 years. But
Look, I searched
would it
something-
be on page like 5,000 of the results? Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I searched something now and something from like 4 years ago will come up, It
4
shouldn't.
years ago versus 100, though, that's a big difference.
Yes, very true.
Okay.
Scott, please come on every week because you are checking him today.
No, I'm just, this is
great.
great. This is great knowledge. I mean, this
He's
is,
going to fire me after
Listen-
this.
No.
guys.
It's like the
Wait a
micro,
minute, You can't fire a volunteer.
this is like the
Yeah, well,
micro,
actually, you
it's
can.
like the microfilm of the future.
Also, I just love what your remark was.
What?
That's great knowledge. That's great
All right,
knowledge.
Let's
hate
move
you.
on to the next question.
Freaking
here.
hate you.
I know, Scott, you're obsessed with making the hour mark, and we're going to here.
No. We can go well over today. I don't care. Andrew's making me
okay.
drive him home, and I'm going to sit in Long Island
the
traffic.
Is it
fine.
Scott's question now?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay. What skill is Andrew best at?
Irritating me.
No. See, listen, part of this is you try to ask questions that get you in a good frame of mind.
Thank
asking
you.
Okay.
nice things because I wanted to
Thank
inject
you.
some positivity.
Andrew,
Like,
Thank
tell
you.
me something great about Andrew, not annoy me.
Okay. Andrew makes things happen. Andrew has incredible organizational skills. I'm just going to say my final answer will be Andrew always gets it done.
Thank you, Scott.
That's my answer. I think that
Do you
he's
think do you think that's right?
I
Or do you-
think that he's cool under pressure and he gets it done.
Yeah.
That's all. Every once in a while he'll miss a step, but he gets it done in the end.
Thank you,
We'll
Scott.
give you that one. Andrew, question goes to you. What is Scott's best skill?
I think Scott's really good at looking at the details. Scott's super detail oriented, and I think that might come from his couponing.
You left out an apostrophe.
You know, I throw you a softball. I
Thank
give
you.
you the opportunity to say nice
I'm
things
sorry.
about
I'm sorry.
each other.
Thank you.
I see.
Reset some of this.
Look, this is what I do. It's the show. Go on. I'm sorry. Finish.
So I think
Couponing.
Scott's really good at looking at all the details and being able to like keep everything in line. I think if you have a schedule that you need on time, Scott would be the best person for it to like the second. He's
I like that.
Really, really good at that.
I like that. I do like being on time.
On time, but also like if I gave you a list of, I don't know, numbers and I have to organize it or something that needs to be organized, I need you to just do a quick like double check over it. You're really, really good at double checking.
I'm a great proofreader.
Yep. Double checking, all that fun stuff. You're good at looking at the details.
Yep.
But then
You know
I got called a jerk for like saying that's wrong. That's wrong.
No,
You know?
because again, see, well, this is not, we're not talking about the
Well,
approach. I'm
right.
saying you're good at it.
Yeah.
The approach to it, once you're
Your
doing it.
bedside manner may not be great. I'll
Thank
give
you.
you a compliment, Scott, that I would give people when they ask me for like a recommendation for a job employer.
Okay.
If I was trapped in a spaceship and I had, only one person could help me with the re-entry process to save my life,
Yes.
I would probably pick you
Oh.
over Andrew.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, I'm not really good under pressure. That's
You're not giving yourself enough credit because he's the one who, when it comes to our concerts and events and stuff, they put him in charge of like keeping track of the show.
yeah. But I'm nervous as all hell.
And but you're nervous, but you still do
You're
it.
good at it. You still
Exactly.
perform under pressure. I'd be terrible at that.
And
I'm
even-
a bull in a china shop. I like the high level details, the big rocks.
Yep.
I can't deal with the small ones.
But I
And
cannot-
miss it.
I have
all
a
the
tough
time.
time making spontaneous choices.
But see, the thing is, you don't. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit because even his job here, for as much as I make fun of him, his job is all about like keeping things on time in such a short amount of time, and it's insane to be able to like work that quickly. I'm good at
On your feet too.
yes,
In my comfort zone, yes. Put me somewhere else and say, do this. I'll be like,
but you'll probably be fine.
probably.
It's a confidence thing.
Probably.
You just have to have more
You're right.
confidence.
I do need more confidence. So
Andrew, by the way, your impression of Scott when he goes is so good.
I was saying I do love his impressions. You're playing footsie with me now, bro, and please, yes, you are.
Wow.
It's your foot.
Yeah. Anyway,
It is the Newlywed Game.
All right, next question.
Wait, I just wanted to say because I've mentioned this in another podcast episode, but Andrew will at sometime in the evening when we're talking about something, he'll stop texting me and instead he'll just record oh, Mr. Podcast, I'm this dad, you're such a jerk, and send me the audio, and it makes me smile every time. So if I'm ever having a bad day or in a bad mood and Andrew sends me an audio file of him making fun of me or mocking me, it turns my day around and makes me smile.
You're welcome.
So thank you. I appreciate it. I do. I love you.
Oh, thanks.
Anyway,
Scott.
go on.
You guys can really get into it on a text thread too.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can. And you're always the audience, and we love that.
It is pretty entertaining.
And again,
That,
I
but
do
if
it
you were
on
parents,
purpose.
I'd be calling Child Protective
I
Services.
do it on purpose
going right here.
to get his goat. I do it on purpose.
Get my goat?
Yes, your goat.
Get your goat. Yeah, I know what that means.
Yeah.
Zero
What's
clue what that
that
means.
mean?
Yeah.
exactly.
Millennial. Go on.
Okay, next question.
All right, Scott, this question's for you.
Didn't I
If
just do
Andrew-
like 7 questions in a row?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you want me to ask Andrew a question? It's the same question for both of you, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
No, go ahead.
Scott, if Andrew asked you to pick up a treat for him while you were out, what would it be?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I should know that. It's not cereal. That I know. A treat.
Come on.
A treat. You said you like maraschino cherries, but that's not really a treat.
Here, I got you a jar of maraschino cherries.
I mean, that'd be great for me. I'd eat them. I'd eat the whole
Come on,
thing.
You know this one.
A treat.
Yes.
It's salty, isn't it?
I mean, I do prefer salty over sweet, but
Okay, so we already have
but-
a half spoon.
Oh,
there.
you like the
Spoon.
pot brownies.
no.
What?
No, bring it back to work.
Work?
Come on.
Well, I'm sure they're here all the time.
you
Oh my
A
God.
treat. When's the last time you
There are
ate this
children
thing?
listening.
That's okay. When's the last time
this
you ate
week.
the thing?
You didn't buy it for me.
But you ate it?
Yeah.
Was it a donut?
No.
Oh, did you bring it in and show me?
No.
But
You just said it was
you used to-
salty, didn't you?
Yeah. But,
no.
Okay, so
not this time.
It's
Okay.
it's the weird thing I like that you used to pick up for me.
The weird a bialy with strawberry cream cheese?
Yes.
That's a treat?
Well, all right, I'll give you that one. That's great.
That's breakfast.
It doesn't matter.
It still is a treat.
It's a treat because you only get it every once in a while.
Yeah.
What if I brought you one every day?
Well, then I clearly wouldn't be able to fit in this frame. That's A, but
It wouldn't be a treat anymore.
Yeah. So it's a treat.
Exactly. That's why it's a treat.
I tell you, it's a strange combination. You generally wouldn't put a sweet cream cheese on an onion bialy.
It is
What's
so
a bialy? That's the audience, not you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know what a bialy is.
Oh, they're the best.
I'll be the
Really? From
I'll stand
Connecticut?
in as the. Yeah, I don't remember having those.
Well, bialys are just kind of they're bagels without a hole.
We'll send you some.
I mean, there's a hole in the top if you cut it.
That would probably kill me.
It's
with
a
my
pocket.
diabetes, so let's not.
I call it. Why? It's not really sugary. I mean, it's a.
It's full of carbs.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Carbs kill diabetics.
Really? Did not know that.
Got it.
So I guess we should have Garrett in here to eat some cereal. Oh my God. What? What happened?
You just said you wanted to
Yeah,
kill.
like I can't
Did not
eat
say
rice
that.
or pasta. Rice or pasta like makes my blood sugar skyrocket.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah, and to the point where I can't really give myself insulin that would work fast enough that I wouldn't have this really, really high spike. So it bums me out because I love sushi.
Oh, I love sushi too.
Yeah.
What if it's brown rice? Same thing.
Brown rice is slower. I think it has a lower glycemic index, so it digests a little more slowly. But
tell
the
ya.
worst thing, this is not diabetes talk, but the worst thing is pizza and Chinese food.
Oh, I could see that.
When you have fat digesting at the same time as the carbs, it lengthens the amount of time that those carbs are extracted. And like I'll eat pizza and I'll be dealing with it for 5-6 hours in my blood sugar, whereas a normal meal, within an hour or an hour and a half, it's back to normal.
I do have to tell you, like, I jokingly make fun of all that kind of stuff, but I do feel bad. Like, I feel terrible for people that just can't.
Seriously.
Like, if I ever, God forbid, contract some sort of something, I'm sure I'm pre-diabetic at this point, but I'm trying to be good.
Or you have allergies.
Yeah. Like, see, I don't have any allergies. I don't really have. I mean, I have high blood pressure, but I don't really do much about that. I take a pill every day. But I feel bad for people that can't do things in their life.
Wait a minute.
What?
You take a pill for your blood pressure. So
Yes.
do I. I take lisinopril.
Yeah. Ramipril, what's up?
You said
Yes.
you don't want to take a pill for your cholesterol.
You're
though.
correct.
Well,
You're correct.
Why? If you're already taking one pill,
Because I've heard things about statins that are not so great.
what?
They do things to your body and they make you feel weird and whatever.
Well, you know what else does things to my body? My damn cholesterol.
Yeah,
So,
there's that. No, I understand. But I'm going to see, actually, I'm getting the results from my blood test back this week, which I took 2 days ago or 3 days ago or whatever day.
I would love to have seen that blood draw.
Oh, let me tell you, blood draws with me are not fun. There was one girl at Quest like 6 months ago, and she was spectacular. She said to me, listen, I get queasy too. I'm going to do you just like I'm doing me. And I didn't feel a thing. And she's like, you're done. And I was like, what? And she already had like two things. And I couldn't believe it because the time prior to that, I was like, get it out! Get it out! And they couldn't even finish. And so they weren't able to get they couldn't get everything that they needed because it was literally so painful to me that I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't. Plus the fact I don't have to.
yeah, isn't that a bummer when you find that one angel out of
Yeah.
all the people, all the
Yeah.
phlebotomists there that can do it, and
I
then
don't
you
even
can
like that
never
word.
find that person again.
Nope. I
Yeah.
should have gotten her information and texted her and said, when are you working? And made that appointment.
That wouldn't have been creepy.
at all.
No. No, but she would have understood.
When are you working?
Yeah.
Come in again.
I want you to take my blood.
Anyway. All right. It was,
Okay, so Andrew,
We're already at an hour.
that's okay. People love it. Go on.
we're almost done. We got
Okay.
two more questions here.
He's
If
got to get to
Scott
Jingle
asked you-
Jank. Come on.
If Scott asked you to pick up a treat while you were out, what would it be?
Ooh, see, my treats have changed.
I know.
But
yeah,
go on.
they've changed.
Okay, but we're recent history then, not he used to like this, now he likes this. Like if it was yesterday, what would it be?
He loves his blueberries.
That's not a treat. Think this. Think, because I think you were there one time. Think Odeon.
Oh, he likes the maraschino cherries with whipped cream.
Yes. And they're not they're not maraschino per se. Like they're not the bright red ones that you get in the jar in the supermarket. They
It's
make
some sort of sweetened syrupy cherry.
it's not even syrupy. They
You
make
like the pie filling. That's what you
that's
like.
it.
does.
They make their own. It's like the pie filling cherries, but without all the goo. So they.
Could you just open up a can of Comstock
Yes,
and just
he
start
could.
eating?
I've said that. Yes, I can. I can.
Hold on 1 second.
We'll be back right after this. Wow.
Get
Oh,
three
bup, bup,
today?
bup, bup, bup.
And we're back.
Yeah, so back
Why do we have to be quiet during the break?
because Andrew can't find the hole.
Yeah, because then otherwise when I put it into Spreaker, you have to like
They did that outside Starbucks too, right?
You just have to like scrub for the audio and you have to keep like going and finding it. And I don't remember all the times that we take breaks.
Yeah, no.
I could write it down, but
back to the Comstock. So I would do either the cherry or the apple. I could open a can and heat it up maybe a little bit and just go to town. And that would not be good. There's your diabetes right there.
Yeah, there it is.
his blood
Diabetes.
sugar is already.
Diabetes. So yeah, I invented the crustless cherry pie at Odeon. Maybe it'll be on the menu for the summer. I'm very excited.
Love that for you.
I'll have the Scott, please.
Yes.
All right.
Well, I'll give Andrew that. I'll give Andrew that because he remembered.
Thank you.
Okay. Last question here, Scott.
Yes.
What is the one thing? Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no. Hold on. Yeah. What is the one thing you'd change about Andrew? Actually, sorry. I think I have this in the wrong category here.
Huh.
If you could change one thing about Andrew, what would it be? And Andrew, I want you to write down what would that thing be that Scott would change about you if he had the power to change one thing.
You kind of already asked this in the beginning, but it's okay. You'd like the same one thing that bothers you would be kind of the same thing. But
it doesn't have to be there. Like my wife can't eat cheese. She's lactose intolerant, and she
Okay.
doesn't like cheese, and she just actively hates cheese.
Huh.
I would
it.
change that because
Yeah.
it's a pain in the butt when like most people that make burgers assume you want a cheeseburger. I would say
I never
50% of the
understood
time
that.
that we eat out, her burger arrives with cheese, and she's
Yep.
like, "No, you got to send it back. I can't eat it."
Yep.
Man.
And that doesn't make me mad about her. It's
It's
just
annoying.
A thing.
Yeah.
yeah. When I was younger,
yeah.
when I was
Spreadsheet,
younger, if
yeah.
cheese came on a burger, I would no way. But now I'm like, yeah. Even though I haven't had a burger since December.
Yeah, I'd rather have more cheese than burger.
Oh, yeah. When I was a kid, if I got my cheeseburger and they put the bottom bun on the top,
Why would they do that?
well, when you barbecue in the summer, they
Upside
just
down.
Yeah, but I saw a special on Inside Edition this week, and they said the way you're supposed to eat the burger is actually flip it, so this way all the juices stay like at the top.
Makes no sense.
That you could talk to Inside Edition then.
Flip it.
Yeah. So if you do the bottom
wait a
bun,
minute. What is it about a burger that makes it positional? Like,
be the
wouldn't
same.
juice
because
just
they
run
say
out
the
other side?
juices
Right, exactly.
go out. Yeah.
What's the difference? So you have juice on the bottom instead of the top.
Yeah.
Flip it and you have it on top instead of the
It's
bottom.
more juicy, they say.
What I've heard is that your tongue is supposed to hit the condiments first. So you're supposed to like somehow.
Cool, then the hot. And
Well, yeah, like the McDLT. The what?
Oh, I love the McDLT. You know what the fatal flaw in the McDLT was?
Yeah, the
Andrew?
giant.
Not Andrew, Scotty.
The giant styrofoam container.
Well, yeah, that was a pretty bad one there. That they put the cheese on the cold side,
Right.
Not the damn cheese.
Yes, I never understood that. Cheese
that
should
thing
be.
would still be around if they
You-
had just fixed that.
You are that and the container.
hot
You're
side
correct.
hot and the cold
Side cold. What are you talking about? And you know who did the commercial? Jason Alexander.
Cool.
He was dancing in the street.
That's great.
Yep.
Andrew, if you look up McDLT and see the packaging they used for this piece of nonsense at McDonald's.
Oh my
Was it the
God.
one that almost looked like
Like a hot cake
it was-
tray.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so back in the day at McDonald's, all the containers were styrofoam, right?
Yeah.
And it was you still go to like a deli and you'll get the same kind of thing.
Eh, not
a side
here.
of fries.
Not anymore.
Like it's like clamshells.
Clamshell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the McDLT, if you took two of those, if you opened them up like a butterfly and
Ate
put
'em out.
one on top of the other, so you actually are having two containers.
Uh-huh.
That's what the McDLT was. And like even back then, I was like, this can't be good for the earth.
By the way, just FYI, I just bought a case of 1,000 styrofoam coffee cups. So excited.
And you have children,
I
and
know.
this is how you want to leave your world for them.
Leave what? I put in
By
the
the way,
garbage.
Andrew's right about the recycling too. Most plastic recycling is a lie.
Yeah.
So, like the thought of, "Hey, I'm great because I recycle." Well, you'd actually be better off not using it in the first place.
You're
There it
probably
is.
right because I'm convinced that our recycling bin that we put out on Tuesdays goes right to the landfill.
It definitely
There's
does.
no way that they separate the cardboard with the
And a lot
plastic.
of it they used to just send to China and burn it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like, wow.
Yeah,
This-
go-
And then they
I
stopped
don't-
buying our
don't really-
garbage.
If you don't want to be bummed out, don't read a book on recycling.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the last question here. So, Andrew, if you could change one thing about Scott, what would it be?
Well, what was mine?
Wait, I didn't answer.
Oh, you didn't?
yeah, we got
sorry.
distracted
No.
by DLTs.
DLT.
Mick
Man, I could go for one of
Mick
those right now.
DLTs.
Yeah, I just
Remember the McLean Deluxe?
I
That's,
do. That was good. I used to have that.
I'm going to McDonald's for health food.
Yeah, right. With
Get outta
and a
here.
Diet Coke. I think it would just be punctuality.
Oh my God! I wrote that on time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice job, Scott.
That's
Ian.
a thing of mine. I don't know. Just lateness bothers me.
Yeah, it's I understand that, and I think it's a generational thing, Scott, because I find it to be a respect thing. Like you don't show me the respect by showing up at the time that you said you would, and I'm not picking on you, Andrew. I'm
No, I
talking
get
in
it.
Generality.
Like you were here right at 10:15, like we said. Andrew, not so much.
But you know what? I think it's, like I said, it's generational. I think there's just more of an expectation at our age than in Andrew's generation.
The millennials, get there when I get there. They'll wait around for me. That's what these are the people that make a reservation for 7 and they get there at 7:30 and think it's okay.
Well, you do have a 15-minute grace period.
Too bad you're not eating. Yeah, we gave your table away.
Exactly.
Andrew, party of 3.
Let me talk to the manager.
What?
Why are you doing that with your hand?
That's
I
your
don't know.
generation.
No, it isn't.
Your generation's the one of Karens. No one looks at millennials and goes, "Oh, those are the Karens." No, it's all your generation right now.
True. You guys are a pretty soft-spoken generation of people in general. Okay, Andrew, if you could change one thing about Scott, what would it be?
A real thing.
Well, I think it was what I said before. It's not to be so nitpicky. Just let things go a little more.
That's a good answer.
I understand that, and I will try to work on that.
And my second one would be
No, just one.
Well, I'm just going to throw it in there because when it was the other one before, you were throwing in some extra zingers in there. And I would say work on your confidence. That would be my second one.
Well, I would like to do that.
So those are my 2.
That's actually a really nice one. Like, you should be more confident. You are much stronger of a person than you think you are.
Let me tell you where that came from, because I don't believe we ever actually told this story. Real quick, I know we're well over an hour. But
listen, if people were in for 45 minutes, they're going to be in for 60. They're going to be in for 70.
We got to end soon because he's going to want to take another break.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be on a quad break situation.
I'm just looking for the ad dollars, folks.
I hear you. I'm not sure that we ever actually told this story on the podcast, but for a while we were talking about doing a live show. Okay, so we were going to take...
Yeah, and you talked about having me there, and I was all excited to come to New York.
We were
going to
take
one of those bagels with the inch of cream cheese. Man,
yes.
I love that.
We were going to take 2 inches. We were going to take serial killers on the road. All right, and Andrew made all kinds of phone calls and set all this stuff up, and we were going to be at Caroline's in Times Square, the famous comedy club, on stage,
so cool.
doing serial killers on stage right there. Andrew set it up, was ready for ticket sales. It was November, the whole 9 yards. And I was like, nope, can't do it. We got into a whole fight. We didn't talk for a while. Like, he just sat there, and he was a jerk, and I was a jerk back and whatever. And he was so mad at me because I just, in my body, my mind, could not do that. I could not sit in front of a crowd of people, and because in my brain I'm like, who wants to see this? We're going to sit there and eat cereal, and I'm going to
eat cereal in Times Square.
Right, I'm going to be a ball of nerves. And the thing is, though, it's not just ticket sales for serial killers listeners. You could, like, some people from Nebraska will be walking around Times Square. Oh, look, a comedy club. Let's go. And then here is 2 idiots on stage. They don't know who the hell we are. They've never heard of the podcast. And you know what it is? I think I have a fear of people not liking me, or boo, or what is it, not laughing.
Somebody
or
walking
whatever.
out, Scott, that would absolutely crush me. Like, I'd be fine until somebody stood up to leave, and then that would completely deflate me. I don't like that.
And
rejection.
I think, like, what I said was, if we could fill a room of people that were only able to buy these tickets through serialkillerspc.com because they knew us and they knew the show and they wanted to come see us, I would be completely okay with that. But it's just, in my mind, it's very nerve-wracking to me to have a stranger there that doesn't know who we are, and it's just like, what is this crap? Let's get out of here, Jane. And they just get up and walk out
Is this the Lyle Lovett show?
Right.
No, this is...
Well, Andrew's hair will get that big by then. But still, I don't, I just, that's my thing. Can I do it at some point? Probably yes. But there will need to be some sort of stipulations where, like, only our listeners can buy tickets for it.
Well, they could have.
No, that's not true. They will never close the box office to rando walk-ups.
Well, if it's sold out, yes.
Sold out.
You can sell it out, which is what you could do. As long as it's sold out, randos can't just walk in.
But randos can see that the show is on sale and go, that looks interesting.
So the planning meeting,
but
guys.
The same people, like, in September, when the tickets were going to go on sale, would say, I don't know the cereal one, but I'm going to buy tickets and be back in November. See you there to heckle.
That's correct. And Jekyll. Who? So there was
Jekyll, the crows.
Yeah. So there'd be a big picture in the window in Times Square of you and me, like, with cereal spoons, and the random people wouldn't just buy it. It would be on their website.
Sold
it would
out,
be on their website too.
Again,
but randos can buy it.
But in your mind, let's just quickly work with me on this one.
Okay.
September, this goes.
Right.
We say to everybody here, go there.
Okay.
It's on our website.
But it's also
serialkillerspc.com.
It's also at carolines.com.
Yes. But
people looking for comedy shows are going to go, oh, that looks cool. Buy it.
So they're going to click us, look at the random podcast they've never heard of that's like
cheap.
a live episode.
They're going to be in New York then, and they're cheap tickets. Oh, let's just see what this is. They want the New York experience.
You work on such a 1999 level.
What?
Okay,
of looking.
Here's an idea. Why don't you make the title of this show "Serial Killers Podcast" (parentheses Watch two guys eat cereal) or something like that?
No, if anything, that sounds more entertaining. Ours would just be Serial Killers Live, and then 3 months later would have been that. So it would have been probably sold out because they would have talked about it on the main radio show that we are a part of. Talked about it here.
Oh, that's true.
It would have
just a great audience.
Exactly.
Audience.
It would have been filled with people who either listen to our radio show or listen here. It would have been sold out.
But I feel like
there is a danger, though, Andrew, that somebody is going to see Serial Killers and they're not good at spelling, and they're going to be like, "Yeah, this sounds awesome. This is probably about murders and stuff."
Yeah.
Well, I'm willing to take that off chance.
You really want to piss those people
off? The person who doesn't know how to spell is there to say,
"Oh, there's plenty of them.
Time to heckle and bring them down."
Right,
I just feel like that we would have needed to come up with a whole plan and a skit and a run of show and all this stuff.
Again, I did on my end.
I know that, but
all right. Save it for the planning meeting. All right, listen, you guys, you're not going to believe this. You're actually tied right now.
No, false.
And I have a tiebreaker question. No, come on, got to be fair here.
Yeah,
you have both done an amazing job.
I have kept track of every answer.
No, other Scott is right as usual. Go on.
Okay, so I have a bonus question. This is the tiebreaker, and if you both get it right, I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll just declare it a push. I don't know.
Wrestle.
So I want you to both write down your answer, and then in the count of 3, we'll hold it up or say it. Okay?
Yep.
You just took my
sorry.
Who is the better driver?
Oh. Yeah. I don't even...
I think I know the answer to this.
Yeah. It's him.
Yep. Yeah. So, all right. So now, great. That was actually, once I asked the question and it came out of my mouth, I remembered he was like the school bus driver or something, you know.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. Trust me. But
Andrew, how terrifying would it be to drive a school bus? Like, no, there's no way that to have one of those, like, it goes 40 feet behind me.
I would say yes, but then I did the RV trip over the summer where I was driving the actual RV.
Different. You don't have screaming kids in the back distracting you. See, like I think of the
friends in the back.
I think of the episode of Chips from season 2, episode 7, where the bus driver's driving the bus down the PCH, and the kids are screaming, throwing paper airplanes, and a skateboard goes under the gas pedal, and it gets stuck there, and the guy goes, has a heart attack and passes out, and some kid has to steer down a big hill.
Wow,
that's my That's my fear.
You drove the RV. That's my dream is to go on an RV trip and I don't have to drive.
Yeah,
because then it's a tour bus.
Oh, see, I'm
love that.
I'm like a control freak when it comes to that.
Love it.
And I just know how fast I want to get someplace, and I know if it's not going the way I want, I immediately then just start thinking to myself, like, the biggest thing to me is if I'm on driving and I'm looking at the GPS and the time is going up instead of down. I play this game where I'm like, I will bring this time down by at least 10 minutes by the time I get there. And that's why I drove it.
Sorry, I should have said Andrew. I'm sorry.
What?
You're a better driver.
No.
Yeah, I feel bad. I should have said Andrew.
No.
It shouldn't make this all about me.
No. Hey, okay, listen. If we have a tie, that means I can come back and we'll do specific cereal-related knowledge.
Oh, great.
Come on now.
Okay, so then let's just...
then 90s question.
Yes, I'm in.
He'll still probably...
What?
No.
Can I just say I won this one then? Give me that.
I will give it to you.
Good.
All right,
sure.
We'll give it to Andrew for today.
Yes. Oh.
But I'd like to come back. I'd like to come back at some point, and we'll do something that tests specific knowledge because Scott claims that you don't know anything about cereal.
Yeah.
And pretty much it's a fair game.
To be fair,
we don't know a lot of your 90s stuff.
Right. And to be fair, you can ask questions about the 2010s that I wouldn't know.
It's true.
Even though I lived it.
Yeah, we lived it, but I don't remember any of it.
Right. See, that's the thing.
Like the 2000s when my career was really going. I don't know.
Can we please get Prevagen to sponsor this podcast?
Yeah, it's made of jellyfish.
It's derived from jellyfish. Yes. Anyway,
nitpicky.
Right sorry. Yes,
yeah.
You are. Whatever you said, Scott, was correct. Right?
Yeah.
You're getting there.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Scott.
All right, thank you for having me, guys. Thank you, all the listeners, for listening. I hope you learned some things about Scott and Andrew, which is what I really wanted to do, and I certainly did. This was.
Did you though? Did you?
Some things went smoother than I thought, and some things were a lot more rough. But I think that's what makes it enjoyable, and it was still better than hearing you guys bicker for 65 minutes.
Well, thank you for being the referee.
This was great. Thank you so much.
Now we bring our crappy Christmas song on the Jingle Jank podcast.
Yeah, but so I actually put Jingle Jank on the shelf for a while because those jerks at the Universal Music Group kept sending me copyright strikes and having my episodes get taken down.
Lame.
Well, you wouldn't have to worry about this one, that's for sure, unless that family from Huntington is actually listening.
Oh, wow. You really even called them out.
I also do a podcast called Tinsel Tunes, and that one is a more like straight. Like Jingle Jank was about obscure and offbeat Christmas music. Tinsel Tunes I inherited from someone else. That's about like we'll go into the history of the Little Drummer Boy and we'll play 10 different genres of it and all that kind of stuff.
Well,
I also have one called Christmas Morning that I do, and it's like a Christmas morning show where we have a Christmas joke, we do Christmas news, we have a Christmas song battle.
And go figure, he's Jewish.
No, he's not.
I know.
I'm not Jewish.
I know.
That would be they.
Why? I could do a Christmas podcast if I wanted.
You could.
Yeah, you
Why
could
not?
also write better Christmas music than me. If
We all do.
Guide. Yeah, exactly.
Are like the old school like Burl Ives, all those songs? Those are all Jew written.
Yeah, exactly.
I can say Jew written because I am one.
You can, yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say that.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, go to serialkillerspc.com.
Thank you for having me on.
Oh, no problem. Thank
so
you
glad
again.
you were here.
Serialkillerspc.com. That's all Newman's doing. We appreciate you.
And if you go there right now, Scott added a surprise.
I did?
Yeah. You'll come up with something.
No, I won't. Listen, I've added. How about here's a surprise for you.
Yeah.
If you're on an episode page and you have the serial ratings at the bottom, you can actually click the name of the person to see how many episodes they've been on and what their average rating is.
Oh, very nice. I have a question. Does serialkillerspc.com even mention Bowl Chat?
Well, every episode that is Bowl Chat says Bowl Chat in the title, and it has a picture that I made for you guys. A Bowl Chat
I like
image
that
would make a really cool shirt.
Maybe we should add like about us, and it mentions everything. Like that Bowl Chat is the sister podcast to Serial Killers, and it should actually be bowlchat.com, but it's okay.
Let's just keep making other websites for things.
We should just capitalize on the audience that you have.
Scott,
like,
I freaking love you, man. I freaking love you. Because this idiot sitting next to me.
Oh, now I'm an idiot.
Yeah, if you guys had a separate podcast called Bowl Chat, nobody's going to listen to that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, actually, that's not fair because you have a great built-in audience through the radio show. You'd probably get
Why split it, though?
plenty of listeners, but people come to Serial Killers because they want to hear about the serial, but they also like you.
Thank you.
I have to tell you one thing, Scott,
about.
which is spectacular. You have helped make this episode so long that I now cannot drive Andrew home. So very much appreciated. I don't have to go through the tunnel. Right?
Okay.
Lord, baby Jesus.
This is like the Oscars. They're flicking the lights and playing the music at me, Andrew. So
Scott, again, thank you very much. SerialKillersPC.com. It is all other Scott. Follow us on all social platforms at SerialKillersPC.
Yep.
For all kinds of fun entertainment value.
Entertainment.
Sure.
Yep.
Even though Andrew doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, did you install it?
And buy Farmland milk.
Yeah, Farmland. Thank you.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
All right, buddy. Have a great week, and we'll see you Monday with an all-new Serial Killers where we eat cereal.
You have to get the bowl.
Oh, damn it. It's not there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's over there. It's by your stuff. Look at you. You took it.
I didn't take it.
Bowl thief.
Do we have to clink?
We do. Do you have something to clink with?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Until we see you next time, thank you again, other Scott, and say clink, everybody.
Clink!
Clink.
What's that?
What the hell was that?
These are 2 bottles of lemon and mint oil that I use for my voiceover class.
Do you smoke it?
It's liquid oil. Yeah, exactly. I put it in my Andrew Bong or whatever it is. I don't know. No, I spray it. It's a throat spray. They're bottles of throat spray.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
This guy. How do you do it?
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.